Hello, G Nation! I got another character preview. It is the boss, Sasha Banks, icons of Wrestlemania. She is a technician. Gonna have a look at 5-star bronze. So this is another basic preview. Promoter ability at 21k. Tricksters only earn 30% more boss shop currency from battle. Now the first moveset we're going to have a look at is going to be the Frog Splash. 12 MP green move. Finisher, deal 136.1k damage. Choose 6 gem to destroy and pin the opponent. The Hurricane Rana, 15 MP green move. Deal 100.3k damage and force your opponent to skip their turn for 2 turns. And the Diving Crossbody, 7 MP blue move, deal 27.1k damage, and choose a 3x5 area to swap into green gems. Now those are pretty expensive green moves, but you're also making a 15 arena. Or area, not arena. Now trainers we're going to use for that, again, we're not using any coaches, medals, or anything. So we're going to use simply Lawler to start with more blue and KO so that our green moves are doing more damage. You could use also Goldust, he does the same thing. You could use, for example, green gem damage since we're making a pretty big area here, but I kind of like to boost the move damage here. And ideally, if you have a belt that boosts your green move damage, that would probably help because it is a pretty sizable amount for the moves themselves, especially just at 5-star bronze like that. Now as far as plates go, we're making green. I don't think there's a plate. We would need like an inverted HTM. Oh no, there's one there. HTM, yeah. When we make green, we get blue. For some reason I believed it was the other way around. But yeah, HTM plate would work here. When you make 3 green, you get 3 blue. Alright, let's go versus Trish. Obviously right now we don't have the plate. Well, now wherever I put it, the turn is going to be over. So there's like, don't try to dodge an area or something, just go for the most damage you can. In this case, we're gonna match to 4 other greens. Whenever you put it, it's gonna end your turn anyway. Okay, let's get out of that. Okay, so now we're gonna stun. Now the plate in this case, the HTM plate that gives the blue, is not that big of a deal. It pretty much prevents you from a bad board really, because the finisher itself is gonna give us the blue we need. We select the blue. And actually in this case I don't even need to pick 5 blues because I already have 1. I'll get 1 next turn. This is going to end my turn anyway. So I'll just get this one here because that way I'm going to get 3 greens too. And I'll get 1 NP at the next turn anyway. So I'll have all the blue I need. She's still stunned anyway for 2 turns. Which means I can do that. Knowing that even if it ends my turn, it's no big deal because I'll get another one and she won't do anything. And you can just cycle like that until it's over really. The only downside is if you have a board without any blue, that can screw you up. That's where the HTM plate comes in. Now we're gonna add 2 more turns. And we'll finish this. I'll pick the blues anyway, but it's going to be over just with the move damage. And also keep in mind if you add some metal that increase your move damage, your green move damage, that HP is going to be gone a hell of a lot faster. You might not even need to do it a second time really. So yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Simple, effective, cycles well. I'm all for that. Alright, let's try something else. Alright, other moveset for Sasha, which I don't even know why we're looking at something else. Nothing's going to beat what we just tried. But let's look at the other moveset just for the sake of looking at other movesets. So it's going to be the Frog Splash. 12 MP green move. Finisher deals 136.1k damage. Choose 6 gem to destroy and pin the opponent. The Tilt-A-Whirl adds Scissor. 8 MP yellow move deals 60.4k damage and make 5 immobile gems into green gems. And a Backbreaker. 8 MP yellow move deals 68k damage and choose 9 gem to make into immobile gem. Trainers, we're going to use Kofi so that we start with more yellow, and we're going to use Rezer so that we get 4 extra greens, just so we're making 9 and converting 9 here. I'm pretty sure you could use on that moveset, instead of the Frog Splash, you could probably put the Hurricane Rana, which would be a stun instead. That would probably work as well. You could probably put the Super Frankensteiner too, really. But none of those 3 are going to cycle that yellow that you're going to need back. So that's going to be a problem. Cycling is really important in the game at later levels, unless you're a turn 1 killer. But yeah, other than that, recycling is pretty important, and this does not recycle. If you put a plate on, you pretty much have 2 options. First, not that great, would be the Heavy Machination. The reason it's not that great, it's because it's the inverted what we need. It is when you get yellow, when you make yellow, you get green. In our case, we're making green and need yellow, so that's pretty much the inverse of what we need. So instead of that, I would go with... where is it? There you go. Shock the System. Whenever you break 3 green, make 7 black into yellow. That should help. That's what I would go here. Okay. Let's try that. So we're gonna start by making our immobile gems. Now we're making 9 and we're gonna be converting all of them into greens. It's gonna end our turn regardless. Well, technically you could make it that it doesn't, but you're gonna need all the damage you can. This is... I'll get 3 yellows from here, so that is decent already. Let's... One there, that's gonna give me 1 more yellow. Let's get this. Okay. Now we'll convert them into green. Oh, look at those beautiful yellow there that I'm not gonna get. This at least gives you an option to get the reason. That's the reason I took this one, because you can cycle with this one because you can destroy the yellow. If you were to take the other 2, you wouldn't. So this one at least I can get my yellow back. This is gonna give me all I need, and I can already start getting some green back. But again, this falls into why would you? Because you can do that with the previous moveset without the hassle, and they're stunned. So this is just like a more complicated way to achieve less. We'll do that again. And now we'll get the yellow we need. And it's over. I mean, it obviously worked, but it doesn't work as good as the first one. Now, if we have a look now, basically you could use all 3 green moves with those 2 yellows. You could use instead the stun move, which again is the Hurricane Rana, because we're not going to go over it. We're not, it's pointless. You could go with the Hurricane Rana, which is 15 MP green move, deal 100.3k and force your opponent to skip their turn for 2 turns. But again, you wouldn't have any yellow at that point. So you would have to rely on those 2 skip turns to figure out a way to get those yellow match, which good luck if there's no good placement on yellow gems. Also, you could use the Super Frankensteiner, which is 12 MP green move, deal 104.9, well, basically 105k damage, and move the pin bar left by 9 notches. Don't really care about moving the bar 9 notches, you kind of want it to do something. Of course, it's a high amount of damage, but, well, if you boost it with metal and trainers and everything, but it moves the bar, but you don't really care about the bar moving in this case. Like, it could be useful if you pair it with the, where is it, the 3x5 area that swap into green, because it makes 15, so if you push it aside by 9, then your 15 might not end your turn. But then again, that means you would need to trade off on the good stuff, like your recycling move finisher or the stun. So why would you replace those by that pin bar moving that anyway you don't really care that it ends your turn because they're stunned anyway. So, and there's a standing dropkick here, which is utterly useless really. It's a 4 MP blue move, deal 226.4k damage, so at least it's good damage, and still 7 blast gems. So I hate those kinds of moves. So definitely stick with the first moveset. It is really, really good. Other moveset, they work, but they pale in comparison with the first one. So overall, I'd say that's another pretty good character right there. Sasha Banks does not disappoint. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Have any questions, ask them. And if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. G up. Ciao.